Hello friends, this is my first video on LWC assignment 1. So here we have a requirement to show, so we have account and contacts. So the requirement is to show that there is one primary owner, and that is checkbox on contact object. So if that checkbox is checked, so that means it is a primary owner of that account. So we need to show that primary owner details here on the left hand side, like we have contacts related list. So we need to show the primary owner details using custom LWC. So here we start with this upload. So let's start. So I have created a assignment 1 LWC component. Here we have HTML file, we have JS file and meta XML. And I have also created a assignment 1 controller where it will we will use this controller to fetch the data and pass it to the our LWC JS component, and we will return the response in a wrapper class data. So I am going to start on this. First I will create a wrapper class. So my wrapper class will be public class ACC data wrap, and as we are using this, as we are going to fetch this data in LWC component, we need to annotate our variables ORA enabled, and first thing is that, and we need to make sure that we are using correct annotation here. String email phone, and I'm also using an account field here. So all of this, it is contact name, contact email, contact phone, and I have one field on account that tell me that how many contacts, number of contacts are there. So I'm using that field to make it, to show you how to create a wrapper class. So this is my account field, and these three are from account contact table. So now I'm going to create a method that will be first I will, as we are using this in LWC, we need to mark the method as ORA enable, and as we are fetching the data from this method, we need to make sure that this method is also marked as cacheable equal to true, and my return type will be account and my return type will be account data wrap. So I will name the method as fetch account details, and now as I will be passing a record ID from LWC, I am setting attribute record ID, and now what I'm going to do is I will create a object of this class, so now I'm going to fetch the account records. I'm adding all of the contact field that I need, and I will be adding the account field that I need as well for creating this wrapper class. So this is the field name, and select ID, name, email, phone from contacts where primary owner is true. So we have a field named primary owner. So I will be using primary owner equal to true, and the outer table will be from account where ID is equal to record ID that we are getting from LWC limit 1. Here I am checking that I'm assigning the name value, and I'm also making sure that we don't get any null pointer exception. So here I checked account list 0 should not be null, as will be getting one account, and contact site should be greater than 0, and also we need to check if the contact at 0th index dot name should not equal to null. If it is true, then we will just assign this value. Otherwise we will assign null. And similarly we will create assign email, so So here that it will be from account field. So I'm making changes here that account list of 0 dot count of contacts should not be equal to null. So here I have assigned name, email and phone to respective variables and number of count of contacts to number of members. So here we have completed our wrapper class data, and I have also assigned null if the value is not there. Here I am returning account record, that is our wrapper class data. So here our part is done. Now we will switch back to the LWC JS. So first here we need to, as we need record ID, we will use @API to get the record ID, to set the record ID, and we will import it as well. And next thing is we will need to call apex method. So we will import that here as well from @Salesforce apex / assignment 1 dot fetch CC details, and now we will need, as we will be calling this method on load, we will be using @var. So @var, and we need to call method name fetch ACC details, and we will be adding record ID here. I have created this account data to set the data here on this variable. So if we are getting data, else if we are getting data, we will set it to the attribute this dot acc data equal to data, and if we are getting error, we will be creating some variable that error we will show on UI as it is for now. This dot error UI is equal to error, and if we are getting data, I'm setting to LWC is equal to null. So I'm saving this. So now our main focus is on HTML part. So in the HTML as well, I'm going to use a lightning card. Lightning card. So the title will be owner details, and I have kept two conditions, so I am using LWC if we have data, and LWC else if we are getting any error. That will be UI for now, like I am just showing as it is. So p name is equal to, we have acc data dot name, email, we have acc data dot email, I'm going to save it, and now we have completed our lightning HTML part. Okay, so I'm missing the, if we get any error, we will show it is as it is. So this part is completed. We have JS part. In JS we have used API to set record ID, used wire to get that data from Apex controller, fetch account details, our Apex method name, and we have imported it, and we have used to attribute account ACC data and other UI, and then we are calling this fetch ACC details on load of the page, and we are setting it here. Our next part is that as we need to deploy this component and add it on the lightning record page, we need to add targets, and we need to add one target here that will be lightning record page, and now I'm going to save it. So when I was trying to deploying it, I got one error, that is I was using contact here, so it should be contacts as it is a child table. And the second error that I faced was that I was using assignment 1 here, so it should be assignment 1 control, as our class name, controller name is assignment 1 control. So after fixing those errors, I have deployed it to my personal dev work. So after deployment, I have come to this lightning record page, and I'm now going to edit this page. And what I will do is I will search with my custom LWC component, and I will just add it above this contact, and I'm going to save it, and changes are saved. And now I go back to my lightning record page, and here you can see that owner details are visible. So as you can see, we have just added lightning card. We did not do anything on the UI side for making it presentable. That will cover in the LWC assignment part 2. Thanks for watching.